Good morning. We are working on our shapes this week, and they may not follow the order of our workbook page because I added some of this new math from next year and mixed it in with some of the pages from this year. So there's a little bit of different things that we have this week. So here it says lesson 27, putting shapes together. So the first thing that we need to recognize is that we have different shapes. And by now, at the end of first grade, we should know all of our shapes that we learned in kindergarten. Okay, so these two shapes right here are what? We have two of those. It says there are two squares that make a rectangle. A rectangle has 1, 2, 3, 4 right corners. It has 2 long sides and 2 short sides. Sometimes it can have 4 equal sides. That would be a special type of rectangle. But this is a rectangle that we typically know at the first grade level with 2 long sides and 2 short sides, and each of those sides are parallel to each other, meaning they're going the same direction. So up here, we've got a line that is going the same direction as the line down here. And the lines on the side are going in the same direction, okay? Here we've got 2 trapezoids, 1 trapezoid, 2 trapezoids. And each of those trapezoids put together makes a hexagon. And some of you know what hex bugs are. Hex bugs have 6 legs, okay? So that means that there are 6 sides and 6 corners. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excuse Mrs. Sanders' outline, but we know that there are 6 sides and 6 angles. We have 1 corner, 2 corners, 3 corners, 4 corners, 5 corners, 6 corners to make that hexagon. Okay, and if we put 3 rhombuses together, this is a rhombus. Whoops, take that away. Oops. Okay, this is a rhombus. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Each opposite sides are parallel. We have 3 rhombuses put together, and that also makes a hexagon. So when you're going through these pages, you can just make the lines with me if you want, or you can talk about them, or you can try to draw them on a different piece of paper if you don't have the same workbook page. Here it says use pattern blocks or shapes from the pattern block sheet. Well, you guys don't have that, so that's okay. Here it says show 2 ways to put together shapes that make a trapezoid. Well, here we have a trapezoid. What if we put a line down? What do I have right here? Right, I have a triangle. So on this side, I put together 1 triangle and 1, who knows what that shape is? What shape is this one here? 1 rhombus. So I have 1 rhombus and 1 triangle, and when I put them together, I made a trapezoid. Okay, and right here I have, again, I have my trapezoid, right? We have 2 sides right here, 1, 2. Those 2 sides are parallel, right? Okay, that means they're going in the same direction. So parallel, the lines just keep going and going and going and going, right? So I have 2 or 1 set of parallel lines, okay? I can also put 3 triangles together to make a trapezoid. So I have 1 triangle there, 1 triangle in the middle, and 1 triangle on the right side. So you can color those in to form without shapes. Okay. The next page that we have is This is from lesson 26, Understanding Shapes, page 243. It says, here are some shapes that you know. We know that triangles have three sides, right? And they have three straight lines and three corners. As long as they are attached to each other, they are corners. So here's a triangle. It has one side, two sides, three sides, right? It has one corner and two corners and three corners. Okay, so this is a triangle. Three sides has a triangle, triangle, triangle. Three sides has a triangle, just like a pointy hat. Three sides has a triangle, triangle, triangle. Three sides has a triangle, just like ears on a cat. Meow. That song is from Heidi's songs. Triangle. Okay, so you would write the word triangle. And if you don't have this page at home, that's okay. You can write it down, draw the triangle, and label that it has three sides and three corners. Or you could just talk about it, and that's okay too. Four sides and four corners. So there is one corner, two corners, three corners, four corners. So there are four corners, and the sides are, look at that. That line is parallel to this line. That means they go in the same direction the whole time. Okay, this side is parallel to that side, going in the same direction the whole time. It has two longer sides and two shorter sides, and this is called a rectangle. So you're going to write rectangle. A rectangle, rectangle looks like a door. A rectangle looks like a door. Open the door, step out on the floor. A rectangle looks like a door. And Miss Sandra's not going to write the whole thing because my pen is not working the correct way. But this is a rectangle, and you can copy that word from right up here at the top. Okay. And right here, how many sides do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 sides, right? And we have 6 corners. 6 sides, 6 corners. What do we say about hex? Hex means 6, right? So a hexagon is right here. Hex means 6. Okay? And then over here we have 1. Oh, there that thing goes again. Okay? We have, I'm going to, whoops, see if I can make this bigger a little bit. I want you to see really carefully, closely. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 sides there, just like you do in a hexagon, right? Mrs. Sanders is not a very good drawer. Let me try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so a hexagon is a hexagon as long as all of the lines are attached and there's still 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So even though this doesn't look like the traditional hexagon that we know, it is still a hexagon because it has the definition of a hexagon. A hexagon has to have 6 sides and it has to have 6 corners. So let's look. There's 1, 2 corners, 3 corners, 4 corners, 5 corners. A hexagon has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I miss one over here? I did. Look right inside. right here is number 6. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 corners and 6 sides, and all of the lines are connected. So that means it is also a hexagon, even though it doesn't look like our yellow hexagons that we see in class. Okay, we're going to move over to the last page. Here is a hexagon. It says show different ways to make a hexagon. Well, we know in class from playing with the blocks that, well, we could use, let's see, I'm going to color this one in yellow and I'm going to trace it. So a hexagon has 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It has 6 sides, right? And 6 corners. Hex means 6. Okay? Let's see if I can do a different shape by just splitting this in half. Okay? What shapes did I put here? I have a trapezoid over here, right? And I have another trapezoid on this side. Okay, I have 2 trapezoids. I can also make my hexagon by putting those lines there and putting my hexagon together with 3 different rhombuses. Okay, I could also make triangles. I could put 6 green triangles in there. That's not a very good. 6 green triangles. Let's pretend that Mrs. Sanders is doing a good job drawing. Okay, 6 triangles in there to make a hexagon as well. Number 3 says Buzz and Boom each have 3 rhombuses. Okay, Buzz says he can put them together to make a trapezoid. 3 rhombuses. Boom says he can put them together to make a hexagon. Draw to show who is right. So Buzz and Boom have 3 rhombuses. Right here is a rhombus. Okay, here is a rhombus and here is a rhombus. There's 1, 2, 3. So we can see that we have a hexagon right up here with 3 rhombuses drawn. So Buzz says he can make a trapezoid. Well, this is a trapezoid right here. And if we draw a line down like this, we have 1 rhombus and 1 triangle. So is that a hexagon? No. Is this a hexagon with 3 rhombuses? Remember? Ooh. I can go. There's 1 rhombus. And by making 1 more line from here to that corner, I have 3 rhombuses. So Boom is correct. Okay? Let's count backwards from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.